Uh, Hello friends, welcome to the lecture of manufacturing process. Today we will discuss about the die casting. We have discussed so many process about the casting in manufacturing process subject. So you can refer all the lectures available on the YouTube channel Engineering College Basrana. So according to the RTO syllabus, we have prepared all the lectures. So today we will discuss about the die casting process. Die casting is the permanent mold casting process. As you know, we have discussed in last lecture about the permanent mold casting. So die casting is also one part of the permanent mold casting, a process in which the mold is made of the metal and large number of casting are produced from it. So this is the one type of the permanent mold casting. So we can use die casting for the alloy of aluminum, magnesium, or copper. Iron and steel can also be cast. Alloy of lead, tin, zinc can also be cast by this process. So this is actually very similar to the permanent mold casting process. Die casting, the mold is made of the specific die steel. The mold made of the metal is called die. These steel have very high melting point and must resist very high temperature. So as you know, all the casting process, we are using the molten metal and we are pouring the molten metal into the mold cavity and we are allowing some time to solidify. And finally we will get the component. Okay, so this is actually a very common requirement of the casting process. Die casting, this mold is only preferred when a large number of casting are to be prepared. So as we have discussed, suppose you want to produce the similar type of component but in a large quantity. So you can use this die casting. This is a very expensive mold. The die is in two halves. One half is fixed while other is movable to allow the casting to be removed. Okay. Die casting. A die cycle is completed in the following step. The ladle brings the molten metal from the furnace and pour into the short slabs. You can see here, plunger pushes molten metal into the cavity in the die with the pressure of nearly 9800 psi. So nothing but we are pouring the molten metal in the mold cavity and we are applying the pressure. So you can see in this figure, air pressure is left line. We have here heating chamber. The metal is filled in the neck. In case of air operated machine, it is right up to the die and lock in contact with the die opening. So in left hand side figure you can see we have a heating chamber and molten metal. Then we take the molten metal and it poured into the mold cavity and it is pushed. Actually we are applying the pressure, so the gap is filled with the molten metal and you will get the final component. Plunger is pushed down by the pressure of nearly 5000 psi to inject the molten metal into the cavity in the die, as you have seen in last figure. After the die is filled, metal is left to solidify. Pressure is maintained during solidification by a plunger or compressed air. After solidification, pressure is removed and the die is opened. Knocked out injector pin are basically used to inject the casting product. Die cycle. A cycle is complete set of event in which one casting is produced. It consists of following step: closing the die, short injection of the molten metal in die, solidification of metal under pressure, opening the die, injection of casting from the die. So these are the steps which are included in the die cycle. Die casting types, method. Die casting is done by two methods: gravity die casting, permanent die casting, sludge casting, and low pressure die casting. And in pressure casting, pressure die casting, hot chamber die casting, cold chamber die casting, and centrifugal casting. So these are the actually methods, or we can say types of die casting. So first one is gravity die casting, permanent die casting. Molten metal is poured under the gravity without pressure. So you can see here we have sand core, and we are applying the we are pouring the molten metal without any pressure. So die casting, pressure die casting, molten metal is poured under the pressure. So in gravity we are not using any pressure, but here we are using the external pressure to pour the molten metal. There are two types of pressure die casting: hot chamber die casting, cold chamber die casting. Die casting, gravity die casting. In gravity die casting or permanent mold casting, fluid metal is poured by the hand into the mold. Both ferrous and non-ferrous metal can be casted. Production is low. The casting is not smooth and dimensional accurate. So these are some disadvantage you can see. Now next one is the cold chamber die casting. In this pressure die casting process, the basin of the molten metal is not part of machine. Molten metal is poured from the external melting container, and a piston is used to inject metal under the high pressure into die cavity. Injection pressure used in this machine typically 14 to 140 megapascal. High melting alloys of brass, aluminum, magnesium are casted in the cold chamber machines. The next one is the hot chamber die cast. In this pressure die casting process, the basic basin of molten metal is a part of the machine. Low melting alloys of zinc, tin, lead are casted in hot chamber machine. It is mainly used for small casting up to 40 kg. The injection pressure are 7 to 35 megapascal. Now we will discuss about the actual life varies, okay, over the mold. Alloys being cost as higher the melting point, shorter the mold life. Mold metal, the grey casting has been the best resistant to thermal fatigue and the machines easily. Pouring temperature, high pouring temperature reduces the mold life, increases shrinkage problem, and induce longer life cycle. Mold temperature, low temperature produce misruns, and high temperature result in mold erosion. Mold configuration, the difference in suction size of mold and casting can be produced. Now we come to the advantage of the die casting. High production rate can be possible. Good surface finish, smooth cavity produce, smooth casting. Large number of casting can be produced by metal mold, and the economical justification for a large production. The process is fully or semi-automatic, which reduce labor costs. Rapid cooling provides small grain size and good strength. The process is very fast and can produce large number of casting in small time, as the casting is done under high pressure, so the grains are highly compacted, increase the strength of the casting. And last, high dimensional accuracy. Some disadvantage about the die casting. Metal are very expensive, so high volume production is usually required to justify the expense. Die casting machines are expensive to machining for production it is expensive. Nozzle and piston bores require replacement and repairing. High melting alloy cannot be prepared in the hot chamber. So you can see this is actually used only for the mass production of head component. Then and then you can justify the process. Expert metallurgical and production control is required for perfect casting. Careful gating and vent system are to be considered. So the advantage and applications you can compare. So these are some component which was made from the die casting process. You can see automobile component, then turbine component, so many components which are made from the die casting. These are some application you can see which is made from the die casting. So this is all about the die casting process. You can go through this lecture and you will get some idea. Thank you.